Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Action.
Oh, sorry, I got engrossed in the book. Are large caps having its moment in the sun? Suppose an investor invested 10,000 rupees in the Nifty 50 index. Today, that would have been 10,700 rupees, meaning just a 7% return. But are they performing up to their potential? In the last 5 years, mid and small caps have outperformed large caps by 56% and 27%. So, the question to be asked, are large caps going to have their shining moment in the sun? Join us this Saturday where we discuss the opportunity in investing in large cap funds.
A happy Diwali to all of you. It's the Diwali weekend and it's a time for us to look back and see how the year has been. From last Diwali to this Diwali has been a great year for investing. It's been a great year for investors. It's been a great year for investment bankers. It's been a great year for the stock exchanges, stock brokers, distributors, for everybody. Rarely do you see a year where all stakeholders come happy. So in that sense, this somewhat has been a spectacular one. Amongst the most gratifying things, I would think the returns in the BSC small cap index has been one, and the returns in the BSC mid cap index has been another. The small cap index from somewhat to somewhat, from Diwali to Diwali, has returned 34%, and the mid cap index from last Diwali to this Diwali has returned 31%. Exemplary performance. I'm not sure many people expected this out of these indices. In fact, most of you will remember that on 31st March, at the end of the financial year, things did not look as bright as we see them now. Everything was looking circumspect. Selling pressure was heavy. There wasn't enough buying support. Valuations were breaking down very fast. Nobody thought that sentiment would reverse in this way. I would largely attribute it to the kind of FII flows that we saw in the first 3 months of this financial year, the first quarter. Subsequently, the retail participation caught up, and though FIIs have sold for more than they bought in this financial year at this point in time, the retail sentiment has held ground. We are seeing an SIP book in excess of 16,500 crores running even in October. It looks like the Indian investor is showing more confidence in equity as an asset class now than ever before. Domestic savings comes in every year to the extent of 2 lakhs through the SIP route alone. Domestic savings comes in every year to the extent of 2 lakh crore just from SIP alone. This is a staggering sum and it's only growing. People are very positive that we should double the domestic SIP book much faster than we did in the past. While all this optimism is certainly welcome, we should also be circumspect on how global sentiment will affect this somewhat and how political sentiment will change the way domestic investors look at equity. So these two factors are going to play out heavily in the new somewhat in the year starting from this Diwali to the next Diwali. So while we should be thankful for the wonderful somewhat that we had, we should be cautious about the new somewhat that we are getting into. Difficult somewhats also have a positive connotation, and I'm going to talk about that. The somewhats where the beginning itself was on a very bad note, where the markets were very, very weak, actually turned out to be the best years for investing. When you look back, what you did in those years gave you much more than what you did in years like the year that we have just completed. So we should celebrate the successful somewhats like the one that we are just going to leave behind, and we should also welcome the somewhats which could be difficult for us, like the one we could probably be getting into. Every somewhat has a reason for us to look forward to believe in, and to make full use of. So the coming somewhat is going to be a year of opportunity, it's going to be a year of challenges, it's going to be a year of volatility, and it's up to us to turn this year in our favor. From my experience, those difficult somewhats were the best years, and years like the one that we have just left behind are more the years for celebration. So let's hope we will use the coming somewhat in the best way possible, whether it's a difficult year or a year of celebration. Somewhats come and somewhats go. Investors stay and prosperity is continuous. Thank you for watching this video.